Well, hello everyone. I'm back finally after 3 months. It has been really crazy the past few months for me, and I haven't had a single ounce of time to do anything for my channel, which has really been crappy, but I'm hoping that for December, my goal is to put out as much content as possible. It's not technically a Vlogmas, but it's gonna be like lots of content for December. Let's just call it that. At least that's my goal. I'm going to really try to challenge myself and to give you guys as much content, considering I wasn't able to give you guys content since the summer. So I have a bunch of videos to catch you guys up on what my favorites are. I have a lot of new things that I have bought, which is what this video is about. I haven't had a chance to do much shopping the last 3 months, and I wasn't wearing a lot of makeup, and so for Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and all of the sales that were happening, specifically the Sephora VIB sale, which is why you guys tuned in, I just kind of went a little crazy. I was like devoid of being able to do anything for my personal life until like the week before Thanksgiving, and then I was like going crazy online, and I bought a bunch of stuff. So I am breaking up this video into 2 parts. This one is my makeup haul, and then my second video is going to be my beauty skincare haul because I bought a bunch of stuff for that as well. So I already sort of told you guys everything, a little bit of intro. I think that's it, so let's just jump right in. This first thing that I got, it's so pretty. This is from Tarte. This was actually not bought in the VIB sale. By the time that I got online and I was picking up all the things I wanted to buy, this had already sold out. And so I went on the Tarte website and picked it up, and this is the Tarte Color Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. And when I show you guys this, you guys will be like, oh my God, I died for this. And I think this is like limited edition, and they only made a few. And look how pretty the packaging is. I'm obsessed with this. Also, I am sort of loving Tarte products at the moment. But look, this is a little plastic thing divider, but look how gorgeous. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 12 shades in here. Actually, there are 10 blush shades, and then there are 2 sort of highlighter shades. So like a palette like this is good for me because then I feel like this would be really great for summer and spring because they're really bright, and then these muted tones at the bottom would be perfect for fall and winter. I'm actually wearing this blush right here called Ironic. I've also mixed it with the 2 on this side, and this one is Montage and this one is Icon. But I actually really like mixing all these shades to give like a more muted plummy type blush. I will leave a link for it down below if it's still available, and I think this was $40 for 12 blushes. How amazing is that? So now we're moving on to what I actually got in the Sephora VIB sale. And the first thing I got, I figure I'll just go in like how I would apply makeup. And so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is from Hourglass, and it is their Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. I know everyone's talked about this already from like every YouTuber under the sun. So when I finally picked this up, I'm so happy about this. I am in the shade Warm Beige, and there are so many shades in this range, which makes me really happy. So there's like a shade for everyone. But I'm also the type of person that doesn't really like heavy foundations. I don't think anyone likes being able to feel the makeup on their face, but me especially, like I can't stand the feeling of something not sinking into my skin, as if there's like a layer on my face that I could like scrape off with my nails. That to me is like really aggravating. This thing feels like there's nothing on your face. I did like the stripey normal tiger stripe application, and then I buffed it in with a beauty blender, and it buffed in beautifully. It is, for me, I prefer like a lighter type coverage, but I know you can build this up, and it sits on your skin so well. And I think like it sets like that, and it feels like powder, which to me is amazing, but it's not powdery. Does that make any sense? Like it's set on your skin very light and very beautifully, but it doesn't feel like you have a lot of powder or a lot of buildup on your skin. It just sits flawlessly. I am obsessed with this. I love it. All right, so I think for a while, I've told you guys, I have been in the market for a new bronzer, and I just haven't found one that has sort of blown me away. But someone recommended to me the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is the medium deep matte bronzer, and I'm wearing it today. Pretty much just assume that I'm wearing everything I'm talking to you guys about on my face already. But I, so far, really like this bronzer. Normally the bronzers I like to go for have a little bit of luminosity running through it, but I like this so far. I really like it. It adds the warmth that you want to your face, but it's not totally orange. I was worried about, you know, going with something like medium deep and whether or not it would do anything with my skin tone, but I think this is perfect. If you are same skin tone as me and you're like medium tan, go for this. Don't go for the deeper one, because I know that there's a deeper bronzer out, but I think that that would be too dark for you. So this one would be really great. Essentially, you can assume that this haul was pretty much me sort of buying everything I wanted to buy the last year, and I've been waiting for the 20% off sale to just get it. So this little bad boy is from Kevyn Aucoin, and it is the Sculpting powder that everyone is talking about. This is expensive. This is like over $40, and look how teeny tiny this pan is. I have been wanting to purchase this. I have been wanting to purchase this for a really long time, actually. I've sort of been debating back and forth whether or not to pick it up because of the price, but also I didn't know what shade would work for me, because I know that there are a lot of fairer and lighter skinned people on YouTube using medium, and I was like, okay, if they're using medium, then do I use dark? And then I saw dark and it looked too dark for me, and I was like, okay, this is strange. And then he came out with light, and I was thinking, okay, so then I should get medium, but then fair skinned people who are lighter than my skin tone were still using medium. So then I was like, okay, still confused. So what I did, I just decided to pick up medium just to see how it looked. And I think if we compare it to the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, you can see it's very ashy and it's very gray tone, and there's very little like orange tone in it. And so what I was worried about was the fact that this would be too ashy on my skin tone. It would look too muddy and it would look too gray, because I've tried a lot ashier, I don't know why that keeps doing that. I tried a lot of ashier toned contour powders, and when I put them on, it makes it look muddy. But I have this on today, and surprisingly, this works really well. So for all you tan, medium skin tone people who are sort of trying to figure out what tone or what shade to pick for yourself, pick the medium. This works beautifully. It gives you a beautiful contour, and compared to my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, this is definitely more ashy, so it does give you more of a shadow sunken in look, but it's not like, as you can see, it's not overboard, it's not too dark, and it's not too gray. It looks beautiful, and I really like it. I have it on my nose, I have it everywhere I contour, and I think it's perfect. This next product I have been eyeing for a really long time. When it came out, I was like, okay, I already have Champagne Pop, so I don't need the whole champagne, I think she called it her Champagne collection from Jaclyn Hill and Becca. So I was like, okay, what in that whole collection do I want? And I couldn't stop thinking about this. And this is their Shimmering Skin Perfector Mineral Blush Champagne Splits in the color Prosecco Pop and Amaretto. I knew I wanted to get my hands on Prosecco Pop because Champagne Pop is by far my favorite highlighter right now. It is the only highlighter I wear these days, and so I was like, okay, if I love Prosecco Pop, if I love Champagne Pop, I'm gonna love Prosecco Pop. I have it on, and I love that it's a different tone than Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop is definitely more of a rosy or peachy gold than this one. This is definitely like a very true gold. And I wanted to pick up Amaretto because right now I'm sort of in this phase of liking nude shades, and I was okay with getting this even though I already got that like color wheel from Tarte, because this is a different tone. Everything on that is either pink or purpley mauvey nude. This is more of, it's more of a pinky, peachy, dusty rose nude that's got a little bit of brown in it. And I think this is gonna be such a pretty blush on. So these next two products are from Benefit, and they're their new brow products. This one is the Precisely My Brow Pencil, and then I got a new Gimme Brow from them. I've been using this for years and years, and I've talked to you guys about it. They've repackaged it, obviously. Let's show you the new one. Really cute, silver bullet. And now it's no longer called Medium Deep, or maybe it is. It's called number 5, which is kind of confusing. But yeah, number 5, and I think that's the darkest one, or maybe there's one darker, I'm not sure. It doesn't really say what number 5 is, just says number 5. But I know that this one is the medium deep. And then for this pencil, I got number 4. And I think this one is the like ashy brown medium tone. I will leave links as always for everything down below, but I have sort of been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I think that's what it's called. Yes, Brow Wiz for years now. And I was like, do I repurchase that or do I try something new? And I have heard so many wonderful things about this brow pencil. And like, I think they repackaged it and reformulated this, and it is the bomb. Okay, I probably dated myself, but I don't care. This thing is amazing. I like this better than the Brow Wiz by Anastasia because I feel like the application is a lot quicker. It shapes my brows a lot better. I can get in and make it look more natural without too much work and without too much precision. It's just awesome. So the last two products I picked up in the VIB sale are lip products, and one is a repurchase. It is just my favorite. How many more times can I say favorite? Lip balm, and it's the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I just needed to repurchase that because my last one is pretty much done. And then final one is from Smashbox, and this is one of their always on liquid lipsticks, and it's in the color Stepping Out. I have been on the hunt for this beautiful, beautiful shade for a really long time, and it's been sold out on all the stores, and I just sort of been waiting for it to restock. And luckily, because I had been so busy, they restocked all of their colors, and this one finally became available. And this is, I mean, let's just show it to you. It's a pinky mauvey nude, brownie nude. It's just the prettiest color ever. I mean, I probably have so many shades like this, but I'm just a sucker for this. Like when I'm doing my makeup, I'm like picking out these shades. This is the shade that I go to. And I recently did a makeup collection clear out, and I've kept everyone that looks like this, but when I like swatch them against each other, they're all slightly different and they have slightly different tones. So I sort of can rationalize about getting this, but I love the formulation of this. I think I'm gonna buy a few more because I've done a bunch of swatch videos for different types of lip products, which you guys have all seen, but this one I think is sort of my favorite. It's the most comfortable on your lips for a liquid lipstick. It's not heavy, it's not too drying, and it has so much coverage in terms of like, it's very opaque. The color payoff is fantastic. You don't have to layer it on a couple times. I do have dark lips, and so sometimes I find that I have to put it on, let it dry, and then put another coat so that it is, you know, as opaque as I would like. This one swipe, perfect. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. That was all of the makeup bets that I've got the last few weeks. But stay tuned for the follow-up to this video, which is going to be what I picked up for skincare and beauty that's not makeup during my VIB sale haul, as well as drugstore, anything else I picked up. That will be coming right up, so stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna leave a link for it down below as well as on the screen. So hit that subscribe button. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on all of the new content that's going to be coming this December. So this way you guys will be notified whenever I post something. And I definitely will be posting quite a bit of things in December, so look out for that. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Oh, I forgot, I'm saying bye, but also stay tuned. In addition to new videos, I'm also going to be hosting a giveaway, and I will give you guys details on that soon. So again, just keep watching, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.